Is it recording? I think it's recording. Okay. Oh my god, I'm nervous. This is so weird. Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Hello. This is my first YouTube video. I don't really know what I'm doing, how this is gonna roll, but we're here, we're showing up and we're trying. So welcome to my channel. I basically just wanted to start this channel so I can talk about things a little bit more in depth when it comes to my health and my fitness journey, and just kind of cover topics like running, weight loss, the gym, and just my life in general a little bit more in depth for anyone that would enjoy a little bit more long form content. So that's basically what my channel is going to be all about. I think I might do like a Q&A and an intro into who I am and maybe like a separate video for that. But basically this video is me running my first ever half marathon in Barcelona. Now just for a little bit of background, I genuinely never considered myself to be a runner. I used to weigh 240 pounds and I got out of breath walking. My health and fitness was never really a priority for me, and then I got into health and fitness and then I fell into running, and this video is all about me running my first ever half marathon in Barcelona, something that I was training for a while. However, I sprained my ankle just under 2 weeks out and didn't know how it was going to go. So that's what we're going to get into in this video, and I hope you all enjoy. And also please like, comment and subscribe. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Any support would be really appreciated. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I'm currently 2 weeks out from my very first half marathon, and yesterday actually I ran my longest run ever, which was 19 kilometers. So you can imagine I'm on this incredible high. Like, I've ran my longest distance ever, it's feeling good, my training is paying off, I'm getting psyched, I'm ready for my race in just under 2 weeks. And now I was about to enter my 2 week taper, so I was basically pulling back on the runs. And bear in mind, I'm feeling good, right? I am feeling good. This morning I woke up, and you actually cannot write this shit. I was having such a good morning. I got up, I went for my walk, I was practicing my gratitude, and I came home and I was like, let me run downstairs and put a wash on. Because, you know, I'm trying to be a productive queen and get my washing done, you know, take another thing off for the day. So I pick up my wash basket, I'm coming walking down the stairs, and it literally just happened so fast. I don't even know what happened. I think I either missed a step or I slipped, and I basically fell down like a flight of stairs. So I fell onto my back with like a big washing basket in my hand, so I didn't even have hands to try and save myself and keep myself up. And as I was falling, my right ankle twisted in, and I just like immediately knew something was wrong. Like, it wasn't just like I had fell and I was a little bit sore, like I immediately knew something was wrong. And I'm just like at the bottom of these stairs, literally crying my eyes out instantly because I can feel the pain in my right ankle, and I've got all of these thoughts just like popping into my head instantly. I'm like, oh my god, is my ankle broke? Is it a really bad sprain? Am I going to be able to run? Like, that was all the instant thoughts that was coming to my mind. My perspective to this now is completely different than what it would have been a couple of years ago. I know when I cross the line at that half marathon in 2 weeks, it's going to be so much more fucking worth it because of this situation that has happened. And this is already me feeding to my mind and my brain that I'm still going to be able to run this half marathon. I want you to remember like the importance of your mind and the importance of your thoughts. I am already shifting the narratives and basically infiltrating my thoughts to know I am running that half marathon and I will cross that line regardless. That is my thought process right now. And the next 2 weeks will obviously be focused on recovery and doing what I can and icing and elevating and all of that kind of stuff. But just your reminder that these things will get thrown at you. Life will throw things your way that you don't have planned for. Life will literally throw curveballs in your way, and it will try to tear you down, for sure. Of course it will. It's life. And you cannot plan for these things. But what you can do is you can choose how you react and how you respond to these situations. So I can't plan. I couldn't have planned that. I didn't want this to happen. It wasn't something that I had put in the pipeline. It wasn't part of the story. I didn't want this to happen. Of course not. But it happened, and that's it. And it is what it is, and I can't go back and change it now. So the only thing I can do is react and respond accordingly. And I get to choose how I show up to this situation. And I'm going to infiltrate and literally tell my mind everything that I want it to believe. So the only thing that's in my control now is how I react and how I respond and what I do over the next 2 weeks. So that is the only thing that's in my control at the minute. Yes, this is me 2 weeks out, and this is the current situation, and I will keep you all updated. This is what I am working with. I'm keeping it elevated and I'm keeping a cold pack on it, keeping it iced to help with the swelling. But this is the size of my ankle right now. Look at the fucking size of that. Oh my god. So basically, this is what happened when I fell down the stairs. I was so focused on my ankle that I didn't even realize the slap that I got on my elbow. Like, I completely smacked myself off the wall and fell literally down like 3 or 4 steps. So this is currently what I've got going on my elbow as well. Is also currently the bruising on my ankle. And also, if you don't like seeing this kind of shit, I am sorry, but I am just trying to keep you updated with what is going on and what my shit is looking like at the minute. So this is currently the update on my ankle 2 days later. The swelling has kind of gone down, but now we've got like some blue, blackish bruising, and yeah. Hello guys, it has been 2 days since I fell down the stairs and hurt my ankle. I'm going to the physio today, so we're going to get more of a kind of in-depth update as to what is going on and what's happened, and that way then we're going to be able to know a little bit more or not, whether if I'm going to be able to run, what's kind of going on with my ankle, and yeah, we can just kind of see what the physio is saying. Not gonna lie, I am feeling a little bit nervous, like I almost don't want to go in case I hear something that I don't want to hear, do you know, that kind of way. And what I'm finding as well too is I actually hate to just sit. Like, I hate to just have to sit around. And it's making me realise that, like, oh my god, I am so lucky to have my full health. It's making me realise how grateful I am for my health and my functioning body. And yeah, I guess that's a positive that I can take away from it. But yeah, I have got the physio today, so we're gonna go see what the physio said. Fingers, toes crossed that I get the all clear and that it is not a bad sprain. So yeah, let's go. It is now Saturday and I went to the physio on Thursday, but I basically forgot to update you with the updates. So good news is Barcelona isn't completely off the cards, so they haven't said no. The not so great news is I basically have a grade 2 sprain in my ankle and a partial tear of a ligament. Obviously not ideal, just under 2 weeks out from my race, but the physio said that Barcelona is not off the cards depending on how my recovery goes over the next week and a half. I think obviously the most annoying part of this for me is the fact that I have genuinely worked so hard over the past 9 weeks and I've just been really looking forward to this race and the environment of the day and just doing my first race. However, I think I'm really trying to come at it now from a glass half full instead of a glass half empty, and you know, like, whatever is to be is going to be on the day, and at the end of the day it's just one race. It's not the end of the world, and no matter what happens, it doesn't take away from how much I've progressed with my training over the past 9 weeks. It doesn't take away from all of the work that I've put in. It doesn't take away from all of the progress that I've made in the past 9 weeks. It just means that I maybe don't get to go ahead with what I wanted to go ahead with. Not saying that I'm not going to be able to race, but if that was the case, I'm making peace now with the fact that it's just one race and it's not the end of the world. And I think as the days have gone on, I'm just making peace with the fact that this has happened. I can't change that, and all I can do now is react and respond. So yeah, as annoying as it is, I know that there's maybe something deeper within this, or something that it needs to teach me, or maybe a reason why, even though I can't see it right now and it's a little bit frustrating. It is what it is and I can't change it. So hello guys, so it is currently Wednesday, which has basically been a week and a day since I sprained my ankle. So day 8, so it's been 8 days since I sprained my ankle, and basically on my rehab plan I'm allowed to try like a 10 to 15 minute jog today just to see how it feels on my ankle. I'm actually noticing more pain now on like my Achilles and up into my calf, so my calf feels really tight whenever I walk, and then I'm kind of dealing with some pain on the front of my foot where like all of the tendons are leading down from my leg to my foot, like where all the main tendons would be. Ankle itself, the swelling has actually gone way down, but I've just been left with some nasty bruising. But the bruising is good. Apparently it is good to see this type of bruising coming through. I will add pictures of my ankle onto the screen for anyone that wants to see, and this is basically how my recovery is going. So I'm going to do a little warm up, some mobility, and then try to do a 10-minute jog, and fingers crossed, and then I'm going to let you know how it goes. so it is basically the day after my run. So I went for a 15-minute jog yesterday and it did feel better than what I thought it was going to feel like. So it definitely felt better. However, it was kind of like I was learning how to run again. So I basically put my watch on and I like started the timer and I was like, how do I run? Like, how do I do this? Like, I was like almost nervous to take a step just because I know that my right side is weaker. Do you know what I mean? So it definitely felt weird running. And of course I can feel that my right side is weaker. Like my foot feels weak because it's obviously sprained still, or there's still something going on. But it felt better than what I thought it was going to feel. And it went better than expected. And I basically ran 2 kilometers. So I have the physio today, so this is going to be my physio appointment before the marathon on Sunday, and I basically just want to see how my ankle has progressed over the last week because I had a physio appointment last Thursday, so now I'm going to go see how it is for a follow-up appointment and see what my physio says. So last week, running the marathon or the half marathon wasn't off the cards, so they didn't say no, but we just got to see basically how things have progressed this week. So we got physio today, fingers crossed, and yeah, let's go. Okay guys, I have officially got the go ahead for Barcelona for my physio. I'm feeling excited but really nervous. Basically, the crack was that I shouldn't cause any further damage to the injury so long as I don't roll over on my ankle again, so fingers crossed that I don't fall. So I've basically got the go ahead. Just got to go out there, enjoy race day, see what happens, enjoy the vibes. I'm obviously not going to be able to run like as fast as I wanted to. I'm probably going to have to run some of it, but the main thing is that I'm going to get to partake, that I'm going to get to be involved, and I'm going to get to actually go and enjoy this experience that I've been working for like the past 8 or 9 weeks. So let's go to Barcelona. Come on. So we want to avoid as much swelling as possible on the flight with compression. So
God damn.
Compression sock it is. Hello guys, so it is currently Friday night and I am in Barcelona. We are here live and direct. Now, my foot is feeling a little bit better, like it feels like I can move it more, and my calves and my Achilles aren't as tight. So I have basically the next day to do more of mobility work. I'm going to go for a shakeout run in the morning of 3k. But I have just found out, and tell me why I'm only finding this out now, the Barcelona half marathon has basically got a cut-off time of 2 hours and 45 minutes. And now I'm just like, the pressure is getting worse. Do you know what I mean? Because I was originally aiming for like a 2:20, 2:25 time. And that was me with a good foot. So now that I've got a dodgy foot, I'm like, I'm just hoping that it's all gonna be okay and that it all works out. But I'm just like, so what happens if you don't finish within the 2 hours and 45 minutes? I'm gonna have to ask someone, because what actually happens? Do you know what I mean? I'm obviously gonna put the good vibes and the good energy out there that I will be able to run at a steady pace and finish the race in 2 hours and 45 minutes, but like, it's not very considerate for people that need to run a little bit slower. Do you know what I mean? I've basically got then Shakeout tomorrow, and I'm gonna go and collect my bib, and I'm all very excited for it, and like go and see the atmosphere, and of course I'm gonna take you all with me. So yeah, that is the updates. Okay, it is Saturday morning and we've just done our shakeout run. I done 3k. My ankle felt okay. It got a little bit swollen afterwards, but my pace was fine. And I was running at like a 6:50 pace. I'm usually like a 6:20, 6:30 kind of pace. So I definitely feel nervous about doing tomorrow's run just because there's so much distance. But I know that if I have to run it, walk it, it will be fine. But yeah, basically we've just done our shakeout run, 3k, we've got ready, and now I'm gonna go and pick up my bib. I'm very excited, so let's go. Good morning guys, happy Sunday. It is officially race day. I'm actually shitting myself. Like, I am genuinely so nervous. Like, nervous, butterflies, and also like I could throw up at any point. Yeah, that's like where I'm at. I'm like nervous and excited, but obviously like my ankle is in the back of my head, and if it's gonna hold up for this distance because I haven't ran properly in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I am feeling a mixed bags of emotions, but I'm just gonna go out there today. We're gonna give this my best fucking shot, and yeah, let's go and get ready for race day. So it's currently like 7 a.m. I've just got out of the shower. I basically just need to eat, get my kit on me, and then we can leave. And my wave basically doesn't start until 9:40, so I'm the last wave, meaning that I have a little bit of extra time this morning. So I think the first wave's at like 8:30, and then it's right up until 9:40, which is my wave. So yeah, I'm also going to show you my race kit and like basically what I use, just to give you the lowdown, okay? Because I always get questions on like what I'm using, what I wear, and I'm going to take you right through it. So this is my race kit, and this is typically what I will use whenever I am running. And this is basically the stuff that I've tested on my longer runs to see if it agrees with me. So this running vest is just from Amazon. I will link this. The trainers that I wear, so these are the Asics Gel Keanu 30s. They've been through a fair bit, hence the colour of them, but they're a good shoe, and I obviously got a gait analysis done to make sure that these were the ones that agreed with me. I obviously got my bib. I'm going to take some sweets with me in my vest, and then basically for my running gear, everything that I'm wearing is Able, so sports bra, leggings, and then top, and I will link all of these down below. I've also got running socks, which are also from Amazon. These help to prevent blisters, which I definitely need. So these are just running socks from Amazon. I've got my trusty inhaler to make sure that I don't fucking pass out. This is just a snack that I'm going to throw in probably for afterwards. These are oat bars from ESN. They're really good for like carbohydrates, and they're quite high in calories, so it'll help replenish after. I'm obviously going to have some electrolytes with me as well. So these are just the cherry lollipop ones from ESN. These are literally my favourite ones. I'm going to have these ones with me in here, just so I've like a little 1-2 to take with me when I'm running. And then the gels that I use are the High Five Gel Aqua, and these are just really good for me because they're light. They're not like a heavy gel, they're basically like a juice, and I find that they just agree with my stomach. So that is basically me, and that is all I will have with me on my run. Oh, and this This is the tape for my ankle. So this is the tape that we're going to be putting on my ankle to help support my joint and my ligaments today. So yeah, that is me all ready to go for running, and this is the kit. So now it's time to go and get my ass ready, go out there and smash this shit. Let's go.
Got this, babe.
Hello guys, how are we? I am officially back from Barcelona, and I have been back from Barcelona for a couple of weeks now. I just am a bit slow with getting round to doing this vlog. My whole YouTube debut is taking a little bit longer than I had expected, but I'm trying my best, okay? I'm really trying my best. So I've been back from Barcelona for a couple of weeks now, and I'm back with my medal. Look at it, it's so cute. I feel like there's so much meaning to this medal for me. It's literally not just a medal. It just like is symbolizing how far I've come, not just on like my weight loss journey, but the work and the effort that I put in. And I literally ran Barcelona half marathon with a sprained ankle. So like, I'm feeling pretty slay about that. And I kind of just want to give a little debrief on my race and how it went and how I'm feeling. And I basically stopped recording whenever I came back, or sorry, I basically stopped recording in Barcelona after my race because I just wanted to enjoy the rest of my time. And cheeky little update, I basically came back from Barcelona a girlfriend. Like, excuse me? I have a boyfriend. What? So yeah, that's a story and a topic for another day. But yeah, that's still kind of something that I'm navigating and just enjoying for myself and for what it is right now, because I was single for over 3 years. So I spent a lot of time on my own, and I did like a lot of growth in that time. So to now be with someone, it's very new to me, but I'm excited. And who knows, maybe one day I'll go a little bit more in depth about all of that. But basically, I just wanted to enjoy the rest of my time in Barcelona and the race itself. So first and foremost, actually, do you know what? I'm going to put my medal on for this video because why not? Medal on. Like, yeah, me. And literally after the race, I was going out for dinner and I was like, I feel like I'm going to wear my medal out just to let everyone know that I ran a half marathon, you know? But yeah, the race itself, I'm really proud of myself for doing it. Genuinely, it was such an emotional roller coaster actually running the race itself. And getting over the line was just amazing. I just didn't know how my ankle was going to hold up. Now, in saying that, I can't help but feel a little bit, not frustrated, but I can't help but feel like annoyed that I didn't get to run it the way that I had wanted to run it. Do you know what I mean? So with the training that I had done, I obviously wasn't planning to have a sprained ankle. But I still did it and I still crossed the line. But it just means that I'm more excited now for my next half marathon because I'm going to get a better kind of chance at running it the way that I want to run it. On the actual race day itself, I got to about 8 kilometers and then my ankle started getting sore. I felt like it was swelling up. Then I was kind of just doing like a walk run vibe. So I would walk a little bit, run a little bit, and then basically I think in and around like 17 kilometers, my left quad started to cramp and like seize up. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Like I literally have to tiptoe because I couldn't run or else my left quad was just literally starting to spasm up. And at this point, I'm just like bawling my eyes out and I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, why am I putting myself through this? But the crowd and the atmosphere and just the day itself, like everything got me by. And I think one thing I realised about half marathons and just being in that environment for the first time ever, that was my first time being in like a big race and stuff, was genuinely just the environment of it and the crowd and all the other runners. People are genuinely just there to support, like the amount of people that would clap for you along the way, the amount of people that are there giving you hype, like words of encouragement and just like cheering you on. I think a lot of what got me through the day was that, and just knowing that everyone's kind of on the same vibe and people were genuinely there to support you. And it was really, really nice because even at the end, like almost at around like kilometer 20, there was people on the sidelines, and because your name was on your bib, they were just like shouting your name like, come on, you've got this. And obviously I'm coming like walking / running, crying my eyes out, and just having that support just from strangers is just so nice and so wholesome. So the day itself and the actual atmosphere of a half marathon in Barcelona was fucking unreal. And yeah, I think that made it really wholesome and really worth it. And deep down, I'm really proud of myself for getting across that line. It wasn't just about me running a half marathon. This means so much more to me. The fact that I used to weigh 240 pounds, and when I was 21 years old, I got out of breath walking up the stairs. You know, just simple everyday tasks were really hard for me, and I never thought I'd be able to run 5 kilometers, never mind actually allowing my body to take me over, 21 kilometers. And just things like that there really make me realize how far I've come and how absolutely amazing it is to be able to change and to be able to push yourself, and just this whole journey itself is absolutely amazing. So it makes me really excited for what else is to come, and it makes me really fucking excited to see what I'm capable of whenever my ankle isn't sprained. So on that note, Barcelona in itself was absolutely amazing. I feel really grateful that I got to run it and that my ankle held up and that I got to partake in the day. Like genuinely, I didn't know how it was going to go. As much as I was trying to keep my thoughts positive and like the narrative that I told myself positive, of course there was like self-doubts and, like limiting beliefs creeping in and just like the what ifs, but everything worked out and I'm really grateful that it did. And now I'm just excited for my next half marathon, which is London Landmarks on the 6th of April, and I'm excited to give that a go. So yeah, this is my Barcelona vlog and my first debut to YouTube. I hope you guys liked it, and if you're still here and you've watched to the end, I love you. Genuinely, if you're still here watching me right now, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I really appreciate you, and you're a little sexy bean, and I love you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, whatever you're getting up to. Love you, and I will see you in the next one.